Hello, Grace. This is Jeanie Burgin. For those of you that don't know us, we have been on staff with Cru, Campus Crusade for Christ, for a total of 35 years and involved with Grace since 1981 when we were not combined yet into one church. We've been serving, Ron and Jeanie Burgin have been serving in Latin America for the last 26 years, first in Miami, and then in Santa Cruz, Bolivia, and then in Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica. We appreciate Grace so much, and I am honored to be able to share something that God has been showing me in the last couple weeks, and actually the last couple months. It comes from Matthew 9:17 that says, "Neither do people pour new wine into old wineskins. If they do, the skins will burst, the wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins, and both are preserved." Now you might think, what does that verse have to do with the time that we're in right now in the season of COVID-19? Well, there's a ministry that I've been involved in for the past 3 years that has gone under new leadership. And many of the things have changed. And for the last few months, I have not even been able to go in and volunteer. And it was a ministry that I feel has great value, and God has used in my life and the lives of many women in our area now. So, as it's gone into the new leadership, I have been struggling with the changes, new policies, the whole way of doing new things. And a Bible study that I'm in with some women from our church was just studying this verse this week. And one of the things that stood out to me was that, especially in this season of COVID, are we trying to put new wine into old wineskins when we need to be putting new wine into the new wineskins? And what I mean by that, I'm just going to share what our leader had shared with us. New wine doesn't taste the same as the old wine. We might prefer the old wine instead, and there's nothing wrong with it. But the old wine has run out. So is the time and season before COVID-19. Our only option is to learn to take delight in the new wine. Aside from that, new wine requires new wineskin to retain it for a period of time. New wine is not suitable for old wineskins because the wine will burst the skin. The wine is lost and no one gets to drink it. The old and new wineskins differ in elasticity, its ability to resume its normal shape after being stretched or compressed. Wineskins signify a place or an organization where we work, do our business, or our activities. It could be our church, it could be a ministry that we're involved in. And during this time, we have had to adapt to the new season with new methods. We need to take the blame off of the situation and choose to change and adapt, because our ability to adapt, or our elasticity, determines our success in embracing the new season. And how these words spoke to me were directly to this ministry that I've been involved in and hope to be involved in again in the future. I have been focusing too much on the old wineskins and trying to put the new wine into the old wineskins, not necessarily wanting to change. Change is difficult. But I've learned through this passage that God wants me, and I believe He wants us, to focus on the new things in our lives. And there may be new ways of doing our ministry, new leadership, new ideas, new methods, and we only struggle when we try to put the new wine into the old wineskins. So that's my message today, just to be able to flex and adapt to the situation we're in. Things are changing. They are not the same. There's a new way of doing things, a new way of doing church right now, a new way of ministry, and God wants us to embrace that totally and completely. Thank you for this opportunity of sharing with you tonight.